My name is Toni van Voorde. I work for iBuildings and I'm a software architect. Indeed, the conference was always offline since COVID. I actually never organized DPC the other way because I joined iBuildings in 2020, just before the COVID. So for me, it's the first time. It's obviously not the first time I go to a conference. One of the reasons I joined iBuildings was to be able to organize DPC. So I was a bit pity that with COVID it was only the online edition. But yeah, it's easier to manage and to organize an online edition. Of course, doing in person is much more work, but it's way more fun also. Well, the major difference would be that today we are doing it with our sister conferences, AppDevCon and WebDevCon organized by Igenic. So that would be the main difference. We were also, initially we were not going to do in-person events. iBuildings was took over by the MyBit group. So we're one of the hubs of the MyBit group. And yeah, they said, yeah, you can organize again DPC. So that was, that was really great. So I would say the major difference is now that it's another location and it's done also with other conferences. Well, that's a very good question. I think it's one of the major reasons also why I like PHP so much is because of the community. But why is it so vibrant and why is PHP why has PHP such a good community? I actually don't know. It's a very good question. But it's because of the community that I still like to do PHP, or at least continue to look and to learn about PHP. I actually started working for iBuildings thanks to a conference. I've learned iBuildings, well, many people from iBuildings from a previous conference at PHP Benelux in Belgium. And for me, it's an excellent way to learn new people, learn new companies. And when I had to start looking for a new company, the first thing I did was looking at the companies that are either sponsoring conferences or either organizing them. It's a great way for branding and improving, to get the name outside in the world of what you're doing, and because you're trying to do it correctly with the community and for the community. Well, yeah, they had already the experience of doing it at this location, so that was very useful. It was also useful to work with them on the short notice because, yeah, they were already busy preparing the conference when we were kicking it off at the end of 2023. The people behind also AppDevCon and WebDevCon, they are really motivated to make something really good and to give back to the community. So that's really cool. I think the biggest gain for a conference like DPC and all the others is that it brings a lot of different people from all around the world all together. Especially for DPC, you see that a lot of people already knew each other from before. We were initially a bit afraid when we started DPC in person again after COVID, but it had a massive success and we really had a lot of people coming all over the world, even speakers that wanted to speak at DPC. And this is, I think it's a good thing to be able to get the people here, even the speakers, to help them to get here to one location. Improve that way the community, and that the PHP community is that good already, but to keep it even getting better.